All right, guys, we have made it. We are here in Green Bay. We are about 6.5 hours away from the start of the NFL draft, so we're going to head over there in just a little bit, get down to the red carpet, try and get some autograph signing, and then we're going to see what is going on down there. Got here yesterday, got here on Wednesday. Hospitality has been incredible so far. So welcoming. Everyone is so friendly here. So far, the airport, when we landed, everyone was just super nice. There was so much stuff happening in the airport, so many giveaways, so many people just welcoming us. Airport is super duper small. I was not expecting the airport to be that small. It was so small that literally when I got off the plane, got down to baggage like 5 minutes later, and the bags were already there. So this is going to be very interesting to see how Green Bay pulls this off. Again, last year we saw Detroit do the draft. 250,000 people were in Detroit. They were actually at capacity for a good portion of that time. It was very unorganized at times, but it was a lot of people. I don't know how many people are going to be here for this draft. We're going to see how they pull it off. We were able to go down to Lambeau last night just to see what's happening around there in terms of the restaurants, in terms of the bars, in terms of everything. So we get our bearings, and we're going to head down there in just a little bit to see what is happening at the red carpet and see what's happening at the draft. I'm excited. I don't know what the Jags are going to do. I have no idea. I don't think anyone does. I don't think anyone knows what the Jags are doing. If they're going to stay at 5, they're going to trade up potentially for Travis Hunter. I don't think that's going to happen. I know there have been some rumors about that. I would love that, but I don't think it's going to happen. If they trade down to 10 with the Chicago Bears, that's been a rumor because the Bears really like Genty. I don't know what the Jags are going to do if they're going for Graham, Tet, Genty. There's really not too many players that I dislike in round 1 that are realistic targets for the Jags, so I don't see there being a way to screw this up necessarily, but then again, this is the Jaguars we're talking about, so we'll see. But I'm excited for this draft, and hopefully you guys come along with me as we spend the next 3 days in Green Bay giving you behind-the-scenes access of what is taking place at the 2025 NFL Draft. I'm excited. Let's do this thing. All right, we are inside Lambeau Field right now, inside the atrium with the giant Vince Lombardi trophy right behind me. I'm not sure how much of it. Yeah, there you go. Not sure how much of it you can see. Keeps going up. We're going to explore Lambeau tomorrow. We're going to do a behind-the-scenes tour of Lambeau and then do a look at the Hall of Fame for that. So I'm excited about that. So we'll see what happens later on touring Lambeau and just soaking in all this history. But we're going to go out to the red carpet in about 45 minutes time. Going to try to get as many autographs as possible for the studio. Got a lot of the college helmets of the players that are here, so we'll see how many we can get signed. Lambeau Field can sit off the bucket list on the red carpet right now. Time to get some autographs, meet the players, and it's surreal. Just take it all. Holy cow, what a stadium.
Alabama, it's Jahad Campbell. Put your hands together and welcome this wide receiver from the University of Arizona, Tara McMillan.
All right, red carpet wrapping up. Talks about the Jaguars moving up to 2 have intensified. I don't know if they mean anything, but man, that would be sick if we could get Travis Hunter somehow. We'll see what it would take to get him, but it seems like the Jags are exploring every option right now. I've heard so many different things. It seems clear the Jags are trying to get a trade up to 2. But yeah, draft starts in about 100 minutes, and we'll have to see what happens. We'll go to the draft stage in just a little bit. Red carpet wrapping up right now. Guys, I am outside the draft theater, not inside yet because it's very loud in there, so I figured I'd record here for a little bit and just talk about what's happening as of late. So first off, red carpet, it's done. We got a lot of good autographs. I'll show you what the haul was. We got Travis Hunter from Jalen Milroe. We got Harrison from Kentucky. We got Tyler Booker. We got Will Campbell. We got quite a few players to sign. Matthew Golden signed one. It was a really good haul with
pro tip to anyone who is trying to get autographs at the draft, pro tip, bring college gear. Bring the gear of that college. A lot of the draft bowls they give you, the ones you buy at NFL shop, they will blend in with each other. And a lot of the time, you'll be left out of the goal because the players can only sign so much because they got to record interviews, you got to get backstage and do all that. But they recognize college gear. So Travis Hunter, for example, he only signed Colorado stuff. He didn't sign any draft helmets, draft balls, any of that. He only signed Colorado stuff. So if you are going to the draft, you got a player in mind, get their college helmet, get their college team, because that really, really makes a difference. I got quite a few autographs. A lot of people did not get any, or they got maybe one. I think I got the most of anyone because I brought all the college helmets, which I had already for the studio set. All right, that band was really good. This band is really, really good. So, in terms of the draft itself, we're inside Lambeau right now, inside the draft theater. I saw inside Lambeau, holy cow, I can't wait to tour that tomorrow, but that you can just feel the history in that building. It is packed here, definitely not as busy as Detroit. Detroit, I think they reached capacity like 2 hours before. It was a mob scene. This seems a bit more manageable, which I'm not surprised by, because again, there are not a lot of hotels in the area, so I don't know how many people are going to be here, but it's a lot of Packer fans, which again, not surprising. Whatsoever, Packers are by far the dominant team. Good amount of Lions fans as well, which is nice to see. But in terms of the draft, there are a lot of rumblings lately that Travis Hunter could be going to the Jaguars potentially. There's a lot of rumors over the last 30, 45 minutes that the Browns are shopping the pick. Jaguars looking to trade up. Gladstone looking to make a splash. I did not see that coming. I remember last year there was a lot of talk about the Jags moving up potentially. That never materialized. They're trying to move to get Bowers. One of the rumors didn't happen. Well, we're going to see what happens in this one with this new regime. They try to make a splash. I don't know. Having said that, inside the theater, I'm going to show you there's a lot of cool stuff. This year they did a good job with the stage. These are the best seats they've ever had. They really put the stage right close to where our location is, which is awesome. Shout out to the location. They're doing a phenomenal job so far. And yeah, Sterling Sharp autographed football. They gave a massage gun, which is going to come really handy for my back and whatnot. And they gave us a lot of other really cool stuff, which I will show you in that photo. So let's get inside the draft theater. Let's get this thing underway, the NFL draft. Holy cow. Let's see what we do.
NFL top prospects.
All right, here we go. Grab a Sunray 2. Come on. Come on. The 2025 NFL Draft is now officially open. The Tennessee Titans are on the clock. Cleveland is on the clock. And now we wait. With the first pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward, quarterback, Miami. No surprises there. We're on the clock! Jets are on the clock! Holy crap! Oh my god! We're on the clock! Holy crap, we're on the clock! Oh my god! Oh my god, okay! Okay! Cam's walking over now, we're on the clock! Okay, this is happening! Okay, this is happening! Oh my god, we're gonna get Hunter! Oh my god, we're gonna get Travis Hunter! Oh, I don't know what we gave up! I don't know what we gave up! Probably a first next year, we're getting 2 for the price of 1! You're getting 2 for the price of 1! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, okay, Cam's up there right now. He's here with the commissioner. This is happening. This is actually happening. I don't know what we gave up. I guess we'll find that out later. This is happening. Holy crap. Okay, so we gave up a second rounder, a fourth, although we trade spots in the fourth. We give a first rounder next year too, which I don't care. I don't care. We've never had a draft where we didn't have a first round pick. I'm fine if next year's not the one. You're getting 2 players for the price of 1 here. You're getting 2 for the price of 1. You're getting a great wide receiver and a great cornerback. I cannot believe this is happening. I cannot believe BTJ and Hunter on the outside. Hunter at corner. With Campbell and Jerry and Jones and Jordan Lewis. Oh my God. Oh my God. James Gladstone, you genius. Oh, I love you, Gladstone. Okay, if this is what I think it is with Hunter, I've not been this happy after round 1 since the Blackman trade. Now, granted, that didn't work out, but he had the talent. Hunter, this is surreal. You have a GM that knows what he's doing. Holy crap. This is really happening. Oh my God. This is the happiest I've been as a Jags fan in forever. Here we go! Come on, Travis!
NFL Man of the Year, Eric Armstead.
Come on, Eric, don't let us down. Come on.
First off, Duval! To the commissioner, thank you to the Peyton family and the NFL and nationwide. And also too, tonight I want to encourage each player embarking on the NFL journey to identify a passion close to their heart and act upon it. Use your platform to make your community, the league, and this world a better place. As we remember, Walter Payton, strive to leave a positive legacy of your own. Thank you.
Say the name. Say the name, Travis. Come on.
We have a trade.
Woo!
The Cleveland Browns have traded the 2nd pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And with the 2nd pick in the
Travis.
2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter, wide receiver, defensive back from Colorado. The Browns have traded the 2nd pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And with the 2nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter, wide receiver, defensive back from Colorado.
All right, let's talk somewhere quiet for a little bit. The draft hat is gone. I'm no longer ever wearing that again. It's an autograph by Travis Hunter. Yeah, let's talk about that pick. Let's talk about Travis. We've never had a draft ever where we gave up a first-round pick. So we've been around since '95. We've had a first-round pick, at least one every year. Looks like next year we're not going to have a first-rounder unless something happens. Having said that, I love this move. I love this move. Travis Hunter was my favorite player in the class alongside Abdul Carter. Hunter, you get 2 players at the price of 1. You get a great wide receiver. You pair on the outside alongside Brian Thomas. You get a great cornerback. You pair alongside Campbell. If Jerry and Jones are working on the outside, you get him there and Jordan Lewis in the slot. All of a sudden, you fix you basically kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You got your outside wide out. You got your corner. We're good. And I'm not too worried about not having a first-round pick because, again, 2 players at the price of 1. But the other thing, too, James Gladstone, remember, he was the right-hand man for Les Snead for years, and they always trade with a first-round pick, and they always seem to be okay. So if anyone can mortgage the future, if you want to call it that, Gladstone knows what he's doing when it comes to that. I'm just really glad we have a GM that actually knows what he's doing. I saw so many times with Trent Baalke try to make a trade, and then you say it takes 2 to tango, and you're not able to make the trade. This one, we're able to. this is what we're able to. Now, we don't pick until round 3 now, as a result. We do have, I believe, 9 more picks, even despite, or 8 more picks, even despite losing the second rounder. So maybe round 3 you get your one of them. Maybe get Scatabo round 3 if he's still there. You got 2 third rounders. I can see Scatabo now as pick round 3. I think we're done for the night in terms of I'd be flabbergasted if trade that comes to round 1. Maybe we trade to round 2. I'm not sure. I doubt it, but I'd be flabbergasted if trade to round 1. So we're probably done for the night. So just gonna let you guys enjoy the draft, enjoy the sights and sounds, and we'll talk more when we get back to the hotel. But besides the Blackman move and the Jalen Ramsey move, I wasn't at the Ramsey draft. I wasn't there for that. But in terms of drafts I've been at, this is the most excited I've been since Blackman 2012 for a first round pick. Trevor, I love the guy. That was a formality. Not really excited. We knew that was going to be the pick since December, so this is a little bit different. For this to happen, to wake up today and be like, okay, maybe it's Tet, maybe it's Genty, maybe it's Graham, and then it's like, oh, well, Travis Hunter? Yeah, I like this move a lot, I'll put it that way. It's a good time to be a Jaguar fan for the first time forever. It's been a good time to be a Jaguar fan. I'm excited.
With the 7th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Armand Membu, Missouri, tackle. The Carolina Panthers select Taylor McMillan, wide receiver, Arizona. So with the 10th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Colston Loveland, Michigan. The San Francisco 49ers select Michael Williams, defensive end, Georgia.
Okay, so Williams just went 11. I gotta be honest, I did not expect Williams to go ahead of Jalen Walker. We're talking Georgia defensive lineman. I think Walker might be a bit better, but Niners pick 11. Dallas Cowboys are up. You can hear the boos with the Cowboys on the clock.
The Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Booker, guard, Alabama. The Miami Dolphins select Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle, Michigan.
Okay, Colts on the clock. Tyler Warren still on the board. This is not good. Oh, God, this is not good. Tyler Warren. I have a feeling he's going to be a Colt. He's going to destroy us for the next decade. So, I'm hoping the Colts do something stupid here. But I think it's going to be Warren. Please not Warren. Please not Warren. Anyone but Warren.
The Indianapolis Colts select Tyler Warren,
Yep.
tight end, Penn State.
Usually Roger Goodell is walking on stage during Sweet Caroline. That's a very awkward moment when the band's playing. He's just standing there. He's not even running up right now. He's letting him finish. Goodell is learning. You don't mess with Sweet Caroline.
NFL Draft. The Cincinnati Bengals select Shamar Stewart, defensive end, Texas A&M. Seattle Seahawks select Gray Zabel.
Oh, great
North
pick.
Dakota State.
In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Jahdae Barron, DB, Texas.
My Steelers did not take Shedeur. Took Carmen out of Oregon. Probably leads to they think they're going to have to sign Aaron Rodgers. Unless they don't have a pick in the second round, so I don't know what they're going to do with quarterback unless they trade up and give a boatload to get back up against Shedeur or Dart. Because you're not rolling to see what Skylar Thompson may throw up a quarterback. You can't possibly, right? You can't roll with Mason Rudolph as QB1. So, leaning toward Rodgers in Pittsburgh now as the slide continues with a few picks to go in round 1.
The Los Angeles Chargers select Omarion Hampton, North Carolina.
With the 23rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft,
the 13-time world champion Green Bay Packers, for the first time since 2002, draft a wide receiver, Matthew Golden, wide receiver.
The Giants are on the clock. Texans have traded the pick, so they will be without a first-round pick, I believe, for this draft. And yeah, it has to be for a quarterback. I don't know if it's starter or Sanders, but it's got to be for a quarterback. So we'll see. Dart or Sanders? I think it's going to be Dart. We'll see. I got to say on the Texans part, I'm not sure I get this for them. You get a third-round pick, but that's it. I thought you were going to get a lot more for what is essentially losing the fifth-year option on whoever you draft in the first round. So I'm not sure what the logic necessarily is there by trading down and not getting more out of it. But Texans, another draft now without a first-round pick. It's a lot of aggressively. I think that's 5 since 2018. And again, we think this is going to be a quarterback, either Shador or Dart. You had to leapfrog Cleveland for the guy you wanted because Cleveland had pick 34. But which quarterback it is going to be the question. I'm leading Dart. We're going to find out in just a little bit. Definitely for a quarterback, though, I can tell you that much. Also, shout out Dan Orlovsky. I was on the flight yesterday, Delta flight to go from LaGuardia to Green Bay. He was in row 1, I was in row 2. Super nice guy, got to take a photo with him. He said what the Giants are going to do is get Carter at 3 and then trade back into the first round and get Dart. So I think he's going to be right on the money with this one. So Dan, good job, man. Good job. You called it. You definitely called it.
With the 25th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Jackson Dart, quarterback, Mississippi.
So Atlanta moving up 20 spots, and they give a future first next year. Wow. That is a lot. That pick could be very valuable if Penix does not play well. That is playoffs or bust for Atlanta. If they don't make the playoffs, the Rams are going to get a really good pick to draft Stafford's successor next year. That's a good move for the Rams. I really like that for them. Because a bigger draft a quarterback next year because Stafford's getting up there in age. If the Falcons don't make the playoffs this year, they get a top 10 pick. Rams are in a really good spot.
The Atlanta Falcons select James Pierce Jr.
All right, so Pierce is a really good player. Pierce is a very, very good player. I like the guy a lot. I'm actually surprised he was still on the board. Pierce is really good. Having said that, shout out to Terry for making that vacancy next year if the Falcons are horrible, making that vacancy really, really bad, not having a first-round pick next year. I do like Pierce a lot. Adds a lot to the edge, and obviously they need an edge guy because you can't rely on the veterans they got. But Pierce is a really good player. Good pick for Atlanta, just I don't agree with the haul they gave up. And that vacancy is going to be really, really unappealing next year. If you don't like Penix and you don't have a first-round pick, you're in serious trouble trying to get a coach to Atlanta next year if it doesn't work out. If it works out, fine. If it doesn't, Oh boy.
Malachi Starks, defensive back, Georgia.
Okay, so I will say this much. Shedeur Sanders is still not off the board. If you do like Shedeur, you do whatever it takes to trade up to 30, 31, or 32 because that fifth-year option for quarterbacks is so valuable, more so than any other position. If you like Shedeur, trade up right now because that fifth-year option is huge. Every other position, you can live with it, not having that fifth-year option, but for quarterbacks, you really want that extra year because they can be very, very tough. Yeah, Buffalo just selected, so they're not taking Shedeur at 30, obviously. So either trade him with KC or Philly if you do like Shedeur. If not, no big deal, but it would make no sense if one of these teams takes Shedeur like 35, 36. Even the Browns taking Shedeur at 34. I would absolutely be trading up. Give up like a fourth round, fifth round pick. That fifth year is more valuable. So, just my thoughts as this is winding down on night one.
With the 30th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Maxwell Harrison. Let's go!
That's a great pick. Okay, so the Browns will be on the clock to start day 2. The Chiefs pick us in, the Eagles pick us in. Obviously, it's not going to be Shedeur. So I really don't get why the Browns wouldn't trade up to 32 and get that fifth-year option if they are taking Shedeur. I just don't go very soon this draft. Not them complaining after the Hunter trade. Howie Rowe is making only draft Batman Georgia players round 1. He's allergic to every other school in the first round. I'm convinced.
All right, I am back in the hotel. Final thoughts on day 1. Long day, and we got a long day tomorrow because we're going to be going behind the scenes of Lambeau Field, taking a tour, go behind the scenes of the draft as well. So we're going to go on stage, we'll go behind the stage, show you the green room, show you everything there. So just like last year, it's going to be a lot of fun. Also going to be a brunch tomorrow with some surprises. We might see a player like Calvin Johnson last year. So that should be interesting. But final thoughts on the first day. First off, 205,000 people, a lot of people. Now, a lot of people did leave after the Packers made their pick. There was nothing going on tonight. I'm assuming because there was curfew. So after the Packers made their pick, a lot of people left. There was no reason to stay. I'm not really sure there's gonna be a reason to stay tomorrow for a lot of these people because it's a drone show Friday. Saturday it's Brad Paisley, so a lot of people are gonna stay for that. But the crowd definitely emptied out by the very end. It was very quiet by the end compared to previous years, which again, I'm not surprised because there was really no reason to stay if you're a Packer fan once the Packers made their pick. 205,000 people. It's a lot of people considering the fact that Green Bay holds about half that. Considering the fact that the city holds half that. They hit capacity today, which is crazy to me that they hit capacity. Did not expect 205,000. I would have guessed 150,000 would come today. 205,000 is a lot of people. Now, experience so far has been great. Experience so far, they're absolutely crushing it. Now, I'm staying in a hotel that's within walking distance. We got very lucky doing that. So your mileage may vary. I did see a long line afterwards when I was leaving a restaurant after the draft to get something to eat. I did see a long line afterwards that didn't look like it was stopping anytime soon. I'm guessing it's shuttles to Appleton or Milwaukee or other places because I know they are running a shuttle service. So your mileage may vary on that. I want to make that very clear. At least from my experience, it's been pretty smooth sailing so far with everything here. People know what they're doing. So friendly. There's a lot of stuff as well. There's a lot of stuff here. They're doing a very good job so far, at least. They were very good coming out of the airport. Very good today with the organization, and very good yesterday as well with the organization. People knew where to go and where to go around. I could not say about Detroit. So pretty good start to the draft so far from an organization standpoint. But again, your mileage may vary on that depending on where you are, because I'm not naive, and I know there's not a lot of hotels around here and whatnot. So could be wrong on that, but at least from my experience, it's been all right. In terms of the actual draft itself, obviously Travis Hunter at 2 is insane. I've had some time to think it over, let it sink in that this actually happened. I love the fact that we have a GM that at least has a philosophy and knows what he's doing. Trent Baalke, one of his many, and I mean many flaws, is that he had a philosophy and didn't know what to do with it. So his philosophy the past 2 years was trade back and then use all the picks you get to then trade back up. And the last 2 years, you might remember me ranting about how bad of a GM Trent Baalke was for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons why is because he would always say it takes two to tango, and we couldn't find a trade partner. Meanwhile, every other team is finding a trade partner to go up. And somehow Trent Baalke, for whatever crazy reason, was the only one that couldn't find a trade partner to go up with all that ammo. And sure enough, we wasted that ammo on picks that don't end up making the roster, and it's all for nothing. Gladstone had a plan. Gladstone had a plan. Is it going to work? I don't know. Again, I view this as you are trading your 2025 first-round pick for an elite wide receiver to pair alongside Brian Thomas, and you have a lot of the offensive players are now on rookie deals. So obviously, locked up Trevor. You have Bigsby, your starting running back, on a rookie deal. Brendan Strange on a rookie deal. Brian Thomas on a rookie deal. Hunter on a rookie deal. You've got the core pieces of your offense on rookie deals to allow you to build the defense Jacksonville style in free agency if that's the route you want to go. And where's I going with Gladstone? But your 2025 first-round pick on an elite receiver, that's where I was going with that. And your 2026 first-round pick on an elite cornerback. I think that's how you have to look at it. Hunter, I know what the trade value says. I know the trade chart says the Browns got way more, but again, we've never seen a player like Hunter that can play two positions at an elite level, at least in college. I don't know if it's going to translate to the NFL. I think it will. He was my favorite prospect other than Carter. And obviously, if you're going to trade up all that spots, I would much rather have Hunter than Carter if it comes down to that, because you're getting two for the price of one. That's a lot to give for one player, but for two players, I get it. So really, I look at it as we give a second-round pick in 2025, which I'm more than okay with for a guy of Hunter's caliber. In terms of what I think the Jags need to address D2, we do have two picks in the third round. I don't know if Xavier Watts is going to be there on Notre Dame. I like him in the secondary. Cam Scatabo, I mean, you know how much I love this guy as an ASU alum from the grad school. You know how much I love Scatabo. We do need a running back. We didn't sign anyone in free agency. We only got two on the roster right now. We don't have Keelan Robinson because he's a kick returner. He doesn't really play running back. So we have two running backs on the roster. I think Scatabo's in play round 3, and I think he's going to fall to us in round 3 because a lot of running backs that people thought could go round 1, you look at guys like Travion Henderson, Judkins, they did not get taken. So I think Scatabo should be there round 3, which hopefully the Jags pull the trigger on that. I don't know what they're going to do round 3, but I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of combination of secondary with safety or offensive line and a running back. I would feel like that would be the play there. Also, really, really quick shout out as well to the establishment I ate out after the draft. So this place literally opened up last week. It opened up April 18th. So you guys know me. If you've watched my streams, you've seen these vlogs, you know I love pizza. You know I absolutely love pizza. And I was looking for a good pizza place around here within walking distance, and it didn't seem like there was any when I looked on Yelp or anywhere really. Again, there's a Pizza Hut that is close by, and you know my thoughts on pizza if you've seen the streams. The personal pans are good. The larger you go, oh man, they're not that good at all. So we found this place yesterday, or I guess Wednesday. We found this place right next to Lambeau Field. It literally opened up April 18th. It's called Pope's Pizza. It's inside the Commons, and man, it is good. It's good. It's good wood fire pizza. I will, you see the photo of it. It's really, really good. The service there is incredible, and they did a really good job. It was packed, and they got us in and out in 30 minutes, which is really impressive, seeing as a lot of people after the draft went over the Popes to eat. So if you are looking for a pizza place by Lambeau Field, you're looking for a good spot, Pope's Pizza. I can't recommend that place highly enough. If you are ever in Green Bay, you're not downtown, you're by Lambeau Field, you want something to eat, Pope's Pizza, that's the spot. So fun day for day one. Weather held up great. It wasn't windy at all. I was not cold and I didn't wear pants for this one. I was comfortable in shorts the entire time. Got some autographs. I got 2 Travis Hunter autographs, which is insane to me. I got him to sign my Jaguar hat after he got drafted, and I got him to sign the Colorado helmet. So got some autographs. We got a great player, and it was just a fun time. It was a really, really fun time. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2 of the draft. Looking forward to it. Always a fun day because you still know a lot of the guys. The pace picks up, and you get to do a lot of cool stuff day 2. So appreciate you guys being here for this vlog. And if you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. It really, really helps out a ton. Thank you guys for going on this journey with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow.